if you love the Chronicles of Riddick and Fast and Furious, and you have kids, and like you want to like wean them on to Vin Diesel movies.
Oh, baby's first Vin Diesel.
Yeah.
I mean, that's true. That's a good point. You're like, yes, I'm insisting. If you have kids that you want to wean them onto Vin Diesel, ugh, I don't like that sentence at all.
What's up, everyone? 2025 is the 20th anniversary of Joe Loves Crappy Movies, and we are taking a look back at some of the movies of Joe Loves Crappy Movies. So, Joe, what movie are we talking about this week?
Today, Phil, we're talking about The Pacifier, starring Vin Diesel and Lauren Graham, directed by Adam Shankman. Have you ever seen The Pacifier?
I have not seen The Pacifier.
I'm going to try to explain it, or should I read it directly from the internet?
I mean, I would like one and then the other.
Oh, all right. And I won't tell you which is which. Let's see. Vin Diesel jumps out of it. No. Okay. So having recovered from wounds received in a failed rescue operation, that's actually not so important. But anyway, that's at the first scene, whatever. Navy SEAL Shane Wolf is handed a new assignment, protecting the 5 plumber kids from enemies of their recent deceased father. Fun, right? He's a government scientist whose top secret experiment remains in the kid's house. So he has to go babysit these 5 kids while their mom goes to try and retrieve something that the dead husband has hidden really well with password protection stuff. And that all comes into play later on in the movie too. This is your typical action hero pandering to children movie. We get these all the time from action heroes. So Vin Diesel definitely should have done one too. And this was kind of at the height of his career. He had released one of the Fast and the Furious movies, and he'd released one of the Riddick movies, and he'd released one of the Triple X movies. So like he's like, I have my franchises. Let's now begin phase 2, where I take acting seriously and also do every genre. So, and this was in 2005. He did this, and in 2006 he did a movie called Find Me Guilty, which was a Sidney Lumet movie, I believe, where he plays a real life person that's a lawyer, and it's a real acting role for him. Like, it's really pushing him to the limits, and he's good in it. But it is not a great movie, and he wears a wig, and
Yeah,
it's
I was gonna say, like, the only thing I know, like, I guess there's a couple of things I know about Find Me Guilty, but one of them is the fact that he has hair in the movie.
It's the only movie he has hair. And that includes all the Groot appearances. Actually, that can't be true, can it? There must be a movie where he has hair. There are movies where he has beards. When this came out, I really loved Vin Diesel. I was like on board. Me and our mutual friend Irv would go to see any Vin Diesel movie that came out. Like we fell hook, line, and sinker for Fast and the Furious, and for the Triple X movie, and for the Riddick movies, including Chronicles of Riddick. We're on board with that. We love it. So when this came out, we were like, all right, we see what you're doing, but we love you, so we're going to go anyway. And we went, and it's fine. like if you're ranking all of the movies where action heroes pander to children, I would put this closer to the top of the list than the bottom. But it's certainly not the best, and it's certainly not the worst. And Vin Diesel is good in this. He's funny. He's natural with the kids. It never feels fake. There's a lot of humor and there's a lot of action, which is what you would want from something like this. And it is generally sweet. Like the story, like all the kids have their own problems. I mean, if I said to you, what do you think this movie's about? You could guess. All the kids have problems. He helps each of them individually. They then
skills as a Navy SEAL.
He 100% uses them. Yeah. He tries to run it like a military house. He wears like a bandolier of bottles and juice boxes. But yeah, he looks at life from a different perspective, and that works on them. I mean, obviously, they learn something. He learns something. We all learn something. And I'm joking, but it's true. Like, it's that kind of movie, and it works as that kind of movie, even though it's not like amazing, but it's a good movie.
You mentioned like movies that are like with action stars that are pandering towards kids. Like, I think I know what's at the top, but what's at the bottom?
Oh, shoot. Jeez. I love all the actors. that are involved, so I don't want to slander too much. But the Dave Bautista did a couple of movies. He did My Spy and My Spy Again, or My Spy 2, something like that. And those are okay, but I wouldn't put them too high. I would also put the Rock movies down at that level. He did two. He did The Tooth Fairy and The Game Plan. Fun, but okay. This one's a little better than that. Like, and then you got actually Kindergarten Cop is real in the middle too. I like Twins a lot. Like, I think that's a stone cold classic, even though it's a little more adult. I think it still falls into this genre. But I will give a shout out to a movie called Playing with Fire, starring John Cena as a fireman who has to babysit 3 kids, and he teaches them things and they teach him things, and he uses his wisdom as a firefighter. It's very much the pacifier in a firehouse. But it's a firehouse full of kooky characters. It's got John Leguizamo in it and Keegan-Michael Key, and they bring a level of humor to it that is great. Even though John Cena can do that, like John Cena in that movie and Vin Diesel in this movie are sort of playing straight men, like fish out of water. Like, things are happening to them, and that's what's funny. So the movie Playing with Fire, it gives us comedic actors doing silly things around our, stoic action hero, and the humor is built from that. That's why, like, in The Pacifier, he's got scenes with Brad Garrett from Everybody Loves Raymond, the tall brother from who kind of plays like a rival to him. All of those scenes are fun. All of them are funny because it's exactly that. Like, Brad Garrett's acting the fool, and Vin Diesel's able to be like this, straight man. So it's part of the reason that this movie works out.
Yeah. So did Vin Diesel ever do anything like this again? Like, branch out?
No, like, he really, like, you could tell, like, in that era, he said to his agents, I want to branch out. I want to do different things. And they're like, okay. And I don't know if they specifically didn't work. Like, I feel like this movie did well, but he never returned to kids' movies.
Yeah.
And he rarely returns to serious acting roles. For the past 20 years, it has been almost exclusively Fast and the Furious movies, Triple X movies, or Chronicles of Riddick movies. He will jump out every now and then. He did a movie called The Last Witch Hunter, which is so much fun. And he did Bloodshot, of course. But if they don't hit, they are forgotten. And then, I mean, it's maybe not front of mind, but he is Groot. Like, so he's in all those movies. I hear he delivers each I Am Groot differently and with passion. So good for him. I'm on Letterboxd, and one year he was in my top 10 actors of the year. I'd seen 10 movies with him in it, and they were all Groot. Every single one of them. It was like, all the 2 Avengers movies, the 2 Guardians movies at that time, and then they had the I Am Groot series. Those all counted, even though they're like 3 minutes long. So he could be that forever and never have to make another movie. But I'm glad he still does the Fast and the Furious and movies and stuff, because I'm on board with those too. So
yeah. You know what? Now that you're mentioning, like, kind of going through all the roles that or the movies that Vin Diesel has been in, you know what? One franchise like he hasn't been in that I'm really surprised he hasn't been in.
What's that?
Dungeons and Dragons.
I bet he loves it. He's definitely a Dungeons and Dragons guy. He would be great in like those movies, especially the one that they relaunched a couple of years ago with Chris Pine and Hugh Grant. I would love to see him in those movies. But
do you think he tried to campaign to be in that movie, but
to be the star, right? Because Michelle Rodriguez is in that movie too.
Yeah.
I don't know. Yeah, that's the thing. I don't see Vin Diesel ever playing second fiddle, which is a shame because that's how the best stuff happens, and that's why John Cena is more likely to be in a Dungeons and Dragons movie, because he's willing to show up on the day and just be a goofball, and that'll play way better. They should get him for the second movie if they do one.
Do you think they cast Michelle Rodriguez first, and they're like, and Vin Diesel's like, how about me? Yeah. And they're like, whoa, we can't have people confused about which franchise this is.
Yeah, I don't know. Her being in it though, makes it like 100% more likely that he actually saw it, though. So that's
Yeah.
something. And if he saw it, can you imagine if he was like, "That's really good. Could I be the bad guy in the next one?" And everybody in the world is like, "Yes, like please come be the bad guy in another." But I don't even know if they're making another one of those. Such a good movie,
Yeah.
but yeah,
So
it's
I guess we've gone on a Vin Diesel tangent.
we have,
We
yeah.
can maybe pull it back to the pacifier.
Okay, yeah. I
Um,
mean, I I've laid it out pretty much exactly. Let's see. There's not much more to say about it, to be honest. It
yeah,
is it's pretty much what you would expect. If you have children or if you like movies that children like, this is a fun movie to watch. But if you love Fast and the Furious or Triple X or The Chronicles of Riddick, you might not love this.
yeah. If you love the Chronicles of Riddick and Fast and Furious, and you have kids, and like you want to like wean them on to Vin Diesel movies,
Oh, baby's first Vin Diesel.
yeah.
I mean, that's true. That's a good point. You're like, I want you to know who this is because it'll be very important to your life later on.
When I show you this like 20 movies,
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, the kids can watch the Groot movies, but they don't know it's him. That's a
yeah,
good point. Yeah, that's a good point. Yes, I'm insisting. If you have kids that you want to wean them onto Vin Diesel, ugh, I don't like that sentence at all. This is the movie. This is the one. Yeah.
all right. So do you own this on DVD/Blu-ray?
I do not. I've seen it a
Oh,
bunch though. I mean, partially because I have kids, and partially because like we grew up in a time where like I didn't have cable, so if it was on, like, yeah, I'll watch Pacifier again.
yeah, but not like you. It's not good enough where you like where you would have been like, oh, it's on sale, I'll buy it.
No, I don't think so. It's also
Yeah,
on all the time. It's a Disney property now. I don't know who had it a couple of years ago. It might have been a Fox movie. I'm not sure, but Disney has it now. That's where I watched it. So easy to find. Oh, Lauren Graham is in this too, who I love. I'm a Gilmore
yeah.
Girl
More
fan,
girl.
and yeah, Lauren Graham's the best. He plays her love interest,
I
which
mean, I
is
figured.
yeah. I mean, they don't seem like a match. They do have chemistry, but there's a point where they go in for a kiss and it doesn't feel right. It's like I don't know. I don't know. Like I could never see them together in real life. I don't. That sounds terrible because they had chemistry, but but when they were leaning in for a kiss, I was like, I don't know.
Like, I don't know
Maybe
about this.
maybe it's just I don't see Dominic Toretto with Lorelai Gilmore. Like I don't ship them,
Yeah.
but the characters they played in this movie, yeah, it works, I guess.
And this was 2005, right?
That's right.
So this when did Gilmore Girls end?
Gilmore Girls. Jeez, I don't know.
I'm trying to think if this is in the height of her Gilmore Girls like popularity.
It makes sense that it would be. Let's see. Gilmore Girls started in 2000 and ran for 7 seasons. So
Oh,
yeah,
so yeah, right in the
it would
middle.
have been. Yeah, she was doing movies like this and Evan Almighty. She should have been. She should have been. She should have been in better movies.
I mean, I think she was busy with Gilmore Girls because
Yeah,
that's a lot
yeah,
of
it can't be
seasons.
too bad.
All right, and I don't know if you guys caught it, but I didn't. I have not watched this movie. I don't even know that I've seen it on TV a little bit, like
It's
at
not even something
all.
you'd stop and linger on, is it?
I don't know. I mean, if I saw Lauren Graham on screen, I would be like, oh, what's this? And then if I saw Vin Diesel on the screen, I'd be like, what's this? Because I didn't know that they were both in this movie.
Well, what would you say if a duck thing came out and bit him? Because that happens.
A what thing?
A duck, like quack quack duck.
Yeah,
It comes out and it bites him out of nowhere too. It's just like all of a sudden there's a duck, and a second later it's biting him.
yeah,
So that's the kind of surprises you can expect in this movie. Just heads up
yeah.
if you ever stop and watch it.
I feel like I would not have I would not know what movie that was
Yeah.
until like he was with a kid. Like I was like, oh, Pacifier.
Is he not with a kid in any other movie?
I don't know.
Well, it like Fast 9, Fast 10, for sure he's with a little kid. But he's all like, "I love you, family. Here, hold this." He's like, go to your hiding space. I love Vin Diesel though. He's the best.
Yeah. So for those of you who are keeping count at home, it's not a movie that I have watched, and Joe does not own it. So I don't even know what number we're at right now.
5 for me, 3 for you.
And I said 15 for you. Is that
In the
is that a number?
25? It might be. We'll
Seems
see if
high
we
now.
get there. It seems high. Yeah, we'll get there. We'll get there.
All right. So if somebody's looking to watch something like The Pacifier, but not The Pacifier, what would you recommend?
So the movie Sound of Music plays heavily in this film. Like one of the kids is in a play about the sound of music, and that being a sort of fish out of water nanny situation with like a military theme too, definitely lends itself to it. But everyone that's gonna see Sound of Music's seen it. What I would recommend though is Uncle Buck. If this feels very much like that, the relationship between the kids and the person watching them, at odds and then coming together. And Uncle Buck is totally great, holds up. Such a great movie.
Nice. If you were going to go Sound of Music, that is a movie I've seen many, many times.
Sure, yeah. It's a tough one to introduce to kids these days, though. Like I put it on and I think it's the where they're doing the marionettes, the Lonely Goat Herd scene, and my daughter's like, "What the hell is this?" She didn't know how to respond.
It's all the Nazis.
Well, I mean, that's part of the pacifiers. Like they find a Nazi armband in his locker, and he gets in trouble and stuff. But like, can you imagine having to go to work, even like in the pacifier, and they're like, "Here's your Nazi outfit," and you have to wear it? Like, I wouldn't be thrilled. I don't know. It's a big movie, so whatever.
Yeah.
But damn.
All right. Any closing thoughts on the Pacifier?
More fun the more I talk about it. But yeah, check it out. It's fun.
All right. So do you know what movie we're going to be talking about next week?
I think it's House of Wax. Yeah. Which is a remake starring Alicia Cuthbert and Paris Hilton.
Yeah, I was going to say, isn't Paris Hilton in that one?
And that is a movie I haven't seen since then, but it's one I remember really enjoying at the time.
Yeah.
So we'll see.
All right. So have you seen The Pacifier? What are your thoughts on Vin Diesel as an action star in a kids movie? Let us know in the comments below. If you liked it, be sure to give us a like, and if you're not already subscribed, please subscribe. And we will catch you all in the next one when we talk about House of Wax.